When humanity pushes beyond every limit to confront alien forces, the question isn't who will survive, but what it will cost to stay human. It began with a whisper, a faint signal from the depths of the Andromeda galaxy. For years, scientists had scanned the void for intelligent life, but this signal was different. It wasn't just random noise or an unexplained phenomenon. It was deliberate, a pattern so intricate it could only come from an advanced civilization, or so the world thought. The transmission arrived in bursts, encrypted in a language both familiar and alien. The signal structure resembled the Fibonacci sequence, a mathematical constant found in nature, but twisted in ways that bent known laws of logic. Astronomers were stunned. Was this an invitation, a message, or a warning hidden beneath numbers? Governments moved quickly. Leaders from the world's most powerful nations convened behind closed doors. Speculations of peace, war, or even extinction flooded media channels. Fear and excitement brewed in the public, but no one knew how to respond. Then humanity made the boldest decision in its history: answer back. Deep beneath the deserts of Nevada, at a hidden research base codenamed Omega-17, the world's brightest minds assembled. Linguists, mathematicians, and military strategists worked day and night. Dr. Alan Royce, head astrophysicist, stared at the message on his screen. Frustration etched across his face. "We're running out of time," he whispered, adjusting his glasses. "We can't just decode this. We need to respond fast," insisted General Kessler, who paced like a caged lion. "If they're not friendly, they might see our silence as weakness." The room buzzed with tension. What if this message was their last chance to avoid conflict with an extraterrestrial force far superior to them? Or worse, a trap? After weeks of relentless work, humanity's reply was ready. A transmission encoded in the same modified Fibonacci pattern, representing Earth's achievements, mathematics, art, and the structure of DNA. They sent it into space, hoping that the aliens would understand their message as one of curiosity and goodwill. The world held its breath. Days stretched into weeks. Then it happened. One quiet night, all satellites across the hemisphere captured something impossible. A colossal rift opened in the fabric of space. It wasn't just a spaceship, it was a gate, a doorway large enough to swallow cities. A storm of blue lightning crackled across the sky as an alien vessel emerged, dwarfing anything human eyes had ever seen. The ship wasn't metal. It shimmered like liquid glass, constantly shifting, as though the ship itself was alive. Across its surface, strange glowing symbols pulsated, matching the pattern of Earth's response. Omega-17 received a direct message from the vessel. It was only 2 words: "Prepare yourselves." Omega-17 scrambled. Fighter jets roared into the sky, warships were mobilized, and nuclear silos were placed on high alert. The President of the United States went live on all global channels, urging humanity to remain calm. But the tension was impossible to contain. Then the aliens made their move. A smaller craft detached from the mothership, gliding down into Earth's atmosphere. It landed just outside Omega-17's perimeter, unfolding its sleek, seamless exterior to reveal 3 towering beings. They stood over 7 feet tall, their limbs slender and elongated. Their skin gleamed like obsidian under moonlight, and they wore intricate, glowing armor. The leader stepped forward, emitting a hum that resonated in the minds of every human present. "We have come to offer you a choice," it said through an eerie telepathic link. "Advance beyond your limits, or be left behind." Panic spread through the ranks of soldiers and scientists alike. General Kessler ordered his men to stand down, but his hand hovered over the emergency alert switch. Every instinct in his body told him this was a trap. Dr. Royce stepped forward cautiously, heart pounding. What do you mean? Are you here to help us or destroy us?" he asked, voice trembling. The alien tilted its head as if amused. "You misunderstand. We have seen countless civilizations before yours. They either evolve beyond their limitations or fall prey to their own weakness." There was silence. The message was clear. No mercy, no negotiations. Humanity either transcends its limits or faces extinction. The alien leader extended a slender hand, and from it, a holographic device flickered into existence. Symbols shifted across the hologram, each one representing a countdown. The aliens gave humanity 10 days to make a decision. Accept our offer, and you will receive knowledge beyond anything you can imagine, the alien said. Deny it, and face annihilation. With that, the three beings stepped back into their craft and vanished into the night sky, leaving behind only the weight of their ultimatum. In the hours that followed, the world descended into chaos. Governments argued over how to respond. Some believed humanity should embrace the aliens' offer, seeing it as a gift to unlock a new era of evolution. Others feared it was a trap, a way to enslave humanity under the guise of progress. Protests erupted in major cities. Some chanted for unity and advancement, while others demanded that Earth's military strike first and wipe the alien vessel out of existence. Inside Omega 17, Dr. Royce wrestled with his conscience. He knew that the answer to humanity's survival wasn't just in weapons or technology. It lay in something deeper. Humans weren't perfect, but they thrived because of their flaws. It was the human spirit, the ability to rise after every fall, that made them powerful. As the countdown ticked closer to zero, Royce made a bold suggestion to the president and military commanders. What if they rejected both fear and temptation? What if humanity forged its own path, without bending to alien demands? It was a dangerous gamble. Could humanity survive, not by breaking every limit, but by standing firm in its identity? The stage was set. Humanity had 10 days to decide its fate. Would they evolve beyond their limits, or perish trying? The countdown ticked toward its final hours. The alien ultimatum loomed over humanity like a shadow, dividing the world between two factions. Those who believed in accepting the aliens' offer to evolve beyond limits, and those determined to fight, even if it meant facing extinction. Within the fortified walls of Omega 17, the tension was suffocating. General Kessler argued relentlessly with Dr. Royce and the president. "We can't afford to gamble with diplomacy," Kessler growled. "This is survival. We hit them with everything we've got." Dr. Royce stood his ground. "If we fight their way, we've already lost. They want us to either surrender our humanity or destroy ourselves in fear. But what if we outthink them? What if survival isn't about force, but about what makes us human?" The president listened, torn between the urge to defend Earth and Royce's desperate hope that there was another way. The seconds ticked by. Time was running out. While leaders argued, Dr. Royce's assistant, Nadia, worked tirelessly in the lab. Her hands trembled as she reanalyzed the alien message. There had to be something they missed. Suddenly, her eyes widened. "It's a test," she gasped, running toward Royce with her findings. "The aliens didn't come to invade us," Nadia explained breathlessly. "Their message isn't just a threat. It's a blueprint. The symbols contain fragments of advanced knowledge, but only those who refuse to act out of fear or greed can decode it. They want us to prove we're more than animals driven by instincts." Royce's heart pounded. "So if we make the wrong choice, whether we fight or surrender, we fail?" Nadia nodded. "But if we can break the code, we evolve." With only minutes remaining on the countdown, Royce made the boldest suggestion of his life. He urged the president to broadcast the alien message, the entire encrypted signal, publicly across the globe. "Let every scientist, every mind, every person on Earth see it," Royce pleaded. "If humanity solves this puzzle together, it proves we're ready for something more. We won't just survive. We'll transcend." The president hesitated for a moment, then nodded. "Do it." The transmission was sent worldwide. From Tokyo to New York, from the slums to the most advanced research facilities, people of all races, backgrounds, and beliefs came together. A global effort unlike anything in history began. The countdown reached its final hour. The alien mothership hovered ominously above Earth, waiting for humanity's decision. As the world's brightest minds cracked the layers of the alien message, patterns began to emerge, maps of technology far beyond human understanding, formulas that unlocked new energy sources, and ideas that challenged every limit of science. But the most crucial part was hidden at the message's core, a symbol representing unity. It wasn't just about technology or power. It was about humanity learning to rise beyond fear, beyond division, and beyond war. The aliens had seen countless civilizations fail because they either fell into chaos or sacrificed their essence to survive. But now, humanity had a chance to be different. As the final seconds of the countdown ticked away, the solution came not from a government or a scientist, but from a child in a refugee camp, playing with numbers on a dusty chalkboard. The world watched in stunned silence as the code resolved into a simple truth. Together, we are limitless. The countdown reached 0 and nothing happened. No explosion. No invasion. Instead, the alien mothership shifted, and a beam of pure energy shot down to Omega 17. Royce and Nadia shielded their eyes as the energy coalesced into a figure. The alien leader from before. "You have passed the test," the alien said, its voice echoing in every mind on Earth. "You chose not to fight nor to submit. You chose to evolve. Not by surpassing your limits alone, but by embracing each other." The alien leader extended a hand toward Royce, and for the first time it smiled. A subtle but profound gesture. "We have been watching your kind for centuries," it said. "You were fragile, divided, reckless. Yet you found a way to become more without losing yourselves. For that, you have earned our respect. And our partnership." The alien ship's symbols began to glow brightly, and thousands of smaller vessels descended from the mothership, each carrying knowledge, technology, and gifts. "This is only the beginning," the alien continued. "Together, we will explore the stars and unlock the secrets of the universe. But know this, it was not your power that impressed us. It was your humanity." The message resonated across the world, stirring something deep within every soul. A spark of hope, of unity, of belief that humanity was destined for greatness not because of technology or conquest, but because of its spirit. Years passed, and the alliance between humanity and the aliens flourished. With their new partners, humans built cities among the stars, explored distant worlds, and solved problems that had plagued them for centuries. Hunger, disease, and war. But the most remarkable transformation was not technological. It was within the hearts of people. The lesson of unity endured, and humanity learned that its greatest strength came not from breaking limits alone, but from breaking them together. Dr. Royce, now an ambassador to the Alien Council, stood on the balcony of a starship overlooking Earth. The blue planet shimmered in the distance, vibrant and alive, a symbol of everything they had achieved. Nadia joined him, smiling. "Do you ever wonder what would have happened if we chose differently?" she asked. Royce shook his head. "No, because we didn't just survive, we became something more. And that's what matters. In the end, humanity proved that limits are meant to be challenged, but not at the cost of losing what makes us human. The aliens came as a test, but they stayed as allies. Together, they unlocked the greatest mysteries of existence, and the name Earth became known across galaxies as a beacon of hope. The ones who refused to bow, who fought not with weapons, but with hearts. The story of humanity's first contact became legend, told across worlds, inspiring countless species to rise beyond their limits, just as Earth did. And so, the humans traveled among the stars, not as conquerors, but as explorers, pushing beyond every boundary, together. Because in the end, when humans break every limit, they don't just survive, they inspire the universe.